Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The sun rose gently over the rustic rooftops of Hope Valley, casting golden light on the town's beloved schoolhouse, the mercantile, the cafe, and the Mountie office. There was a familiar rhythm in the air, the kind that whispers of homecomings and new chapters. But this morning wasn't like every other morning because this was the day the heart of Hope Valley would start beating again. Whispers had turned into murmurs, and murmurs had turned into cheers as cast members of When Calls the Heart stepped back into their roles for the most anticipated Season 13. And fans everywhere exhaled a sigh of joy. It had been months since the emotional Season 12 finale left everyone reeling, asking one question. What's next for Elizabeth, Nathan, and their small but growing family? And now, finally, the answer was beginning to unfold. We got homesick. The words that started it, a world dominated by digital clues and subtle hints. A single Instagram post managed to break the internet, or at least the hearts of Hearties worldwide. A photo of Erin Krakow, Elizabeth, Kevin McGarry, Nathan, Yada, Lily Miller, Allie, and Highland Goodrich Little Jack walking together outside the schoolhouse was shared. The caption was short but powerful. We got homesick. That moment captured what thousands had been feeling. The longing for stories yet to be told, for romances paused mid-sentence, for conflicts unresolved and families on the brink of change. That caption didn't just confirm a return, it confirmed that Hope Valley still had a pulse. And its stories were far from over. And so it began. The cast was back on set. The cameras were rolling. And the town of Hope Valley, fictional yet so emotionally real, was ready to welcome us home. Season 13 begins filming what we know so far, behind the quiet mountain backdrop. The production of Season 13 is now in full swing, according to close sources from the set. The early episodes are focusing on Elizabeth's journey as both a mother and a woman rediscovering her heart. Season 12 ended with Elizabeth contemplating leaving Hope Valley for Cape Fullerton to seek better medical care for her son, Little Jack, who had been diagnosed with a chronic illness. But things are never simple in Hope Valley. As Elizabeth wrestled with what would be best for her child, Nathan stood beside her not just as a Mountie or a friend, but as a potential partner in every sense of the word. His quiet support during those emotional final moments in Season 12 hinted at a blossoming loved one, rooted in patience, respect, and shared pain. In Season 13, that love story takes center stage. For the first time, we'll witness Elizabeth and Nathan co-parenting a child who needs both of them equally. But this isn't a typical romance. This is a deeply emotional journey. They're not just building a relationship. They're rebuilding trust, security, and a sense of home for little Jack. The writers have hinted that Season 13 will explore the true meaning of family not just through Elizabeth and Nathan, but through the broader Hope Valley community. Themes of sacrifice, redemption, and resilience will echo through each episode, with heartwarming moments and shocking twists alike. A town in transition, Hope Valley has always been a place where stories intersect, where romance, business, and personal growth are forever entwined. Season 13 will see many residents facing their own crossroads. Lee and Rosemary, for instance, are learning what it means to balance public duty with private life. As their daughter Goldie grows, Rosemary's journalistic pursuits and Lee's mayoral responsibilities clash with their need to be present as parents. Will they find balance, or will ambition drive a wedge between them? Meanwhile, Mei Sou returns to Hope Valley with new aspirations and an emotional secret that could upend her budding relationship with Hickam. Is she truly ready to settle down? Or is her heart still torn between adventure and stability? Faith Carter, having finally found peace in her medical career, now finds herself questioning whether love is something she still wants, so something she's already left behind. A new arrival in town, a charming Mysterious widower with a past that echoes Faith's own might be just the person to rekindle her belief in second chances, and in a surprising twist, Lucas Bouchard, last seen departing Hope Valley after Heartbreak, is rumored to return. But this won't be the same Lucas. He's been changed by betrayal, by ambition, by loss. The man who once swept Elizabeth off her feet now carries a heavier heart and an agenda that might not align with Hope Valley's simple life. Allie and little Jack, the next generation Allie, now a teenager, is becoming a central figure in season 13. No longer the child we met seasons ago. She's developing a strong voice of her own. Her relationship with Nathan is evolving, especially as he navigates his feelings for Elizabeth. But what surprises everyone is Allie's growing bond with little Jack, though years apart. Their sibling-like relationship becomes the emotional glue holding Elizabeth and Nathan together. Allie takes on a protective, nurturing role, one that reflects her maturity and longing for a stable family. Little Jack, despite his health challenges, remains the heart of the show. His quiet strength, innocence, and curious nature offer both moments of joy and heartache. His condition brings the town together in unexpected ways, sparking new friendships, reuniting old ones, and inspiring acts of kindness that remind us why we love this series in the first place. Brooke Shields' return as Charlotte Thornton. One name continues to create buzz among fans. Charlotte Thornton, played with fierce elegance by Brooke Shields. Charlotte's role in the finale of season 12 opened up intriguing possibilities. With her medical research lab in Cape Fullerton and her growing relationship with Elizabeth and little Jack, could she become a more permanent fixture? Insiders suggest that Charlotte will have a more pivotal role in season 13, not just as a supportive grandmother figure, but as a potential disruptor. Her scientific approach clashes with Hope Valley's natural rhythms, creating tension between progress and tradition. Could her desire to bring Elizabeth and Jack closer to modern medicine cause a divide with Nathan? Or will she become a bridge that helps all three build something new, something hopeful? New faces, new storylines. Season 13 also promises a slate of new characters, each with a story that adds depth to the town's ever-evolving landscape. A young war widow with a hidden talent for painting arrives in Hope Valley, hoping to escape her past and start anew. Her quiet demeanor and artistic spirit capture the attention of several townsfolk, including a certain bachelor whose own heart is healing. A pair of siblings, one an inventor, the other a teacher, bring innovation and ambition to Hope Valley. Their arrival sparks debates about education, gender roles, and the balance between progress and preservation. And a stranger claiming to be related to a longtime Hope Valley resident arrives with shocking news that could change everything we thought we knew about one of the town's founding families. Hope Valley's heart still beats strong. What makes When Calls the Heart so enduring isn't just its cast or its storytelling, it's the way it captures what so many people long for: connection, compassion, and a sense of belonging. Season 13 promises to deliver all of that and more. It's not just about Elizabeth and Nathan finally choosing each other. It's about how their love influences the town. It's about the little decisions that create big change. It's about laughter in the cafe, letters in the post office, Sunday picnics, town dances, and Christmas tree lightings. It's about joy and tears and the quiet strength it takes to keep moving forward. This season is a homecoming for the cast, the characters, and the fans. To the fans who have waited patiently, debated passionately, and dreamed endlessly, this season is for you. Season 13 of When Calls the Heart is more than a continuation. It's a celebration, a renewal. It's a chance to tell stories that matter in a world that often feels like it's spinning too fast. As production moves forward and the streets of Hope Valley come back to life, remember this: sometimes the greatest stories begin with a whisper.